Assalamu alaikum students, this is your teacher Iska and I teach business and accounting to O and A level students. And this is the last video for O levels IGCSE business October-November 2024 series. Because I have uploaded the both variants for paper 2 and I have uploaded paper 1 variant 2 and this is now the last variant for paper 1. And after that for October-November 2024 series will be completed. And I made playlist for each subject. So if you just want to go through from all videos, so you can just see or watch my playlist. And for O levels for O levels IGCSE business, and you will see all the rest of the papers there. Okay, so today we are going to discuss paper 1 variant 1 and we have 4 questions to do. Each question will carry 20 marks and it means that for solving the 4 questions we will have the 80 marks in total. So this is the case study and these are the questions. So I am not going to read the whole case study as you already know. So in my videos, I only discuss the answers for the questions. But if you want me to dive deep into the case study, so you can just take my online classes because I'm also providing the classes for October-November 2025 attempt and for 2020, May 2025 attempt. So if you're interested, you can contact me on my WhatsApp number and you may contact me on my Facebook ID. So yeah, so now let's go, let's see the answers. So the first question is that identify the 2 benefits to a business of using the flow production. Okay, so we know that there are 3 types of production, job, batch, and flow. So here we need to identify the 2 benefits of production. This is very easy. Okay. So here we have the 2 benefits. First one is increased efficiency. Mm, so we have the first first um, benefit which is increased efficiency, and the second benefit is that there is consistency and quality control in the flow production. Now let's see the second person is identify 2 reasons why people work. So it's again very simple. People work for to earn an income and to gain a personal satisfaction and fulfillment. The third question is the C part. Outline the one advantage of RSL using each of the following methods for internal communication. First one is the email. We need to write the advantage and one advantage for the telephone calls. Okay. So here you just need to explain the advantage, nothing more. First of all, what is the advantage for email? So it will allow for quick and efficient communication and enabling employees to receive and respond to information at their convenience. Telephone calls, the advantage for telephone calls is that it provides a direct and personal form of communication, allowing for immediate clarification and the feedback. Next question is explain the 2 leadership styles RSL's manager might use. So you are free to write anyone, but I have written the autocratic and democratic. If you want to write the laissez-faire or maybe the other, maybe any other or leadership style, because there are different, but in your book, there is only 3 written. So first one is the autocratic. So the manager makes decision unilaterally and expects subordinates to follow the instructions without input. So this style can be effective in the fast-paced, production-driven environment like RSL, where clear direction and quick decisions are needed. And the second thing is the democratic leadership. So manager encourages team participation in decision making and values employees' input. So this style fosters collaboration and can improve morale and creativity, which may be beneficial in team-oriented environment. So now let's see the last question of this last part of this question. And this is explain two factors a manufacturing business should consider when relocating its operations to another country, and which factor is likely to be the most important. Justify your answer. So the first, which I have written, the labor cost. That a key factor when relocating is the cost of labor in the new country, and lower labor costs significantly reduce the production expenses. So making it an attractive option for business aiming to increase the profitability. Second one is access to markets. So proximity to key markets can reduce transportation cost and improve the delivery times, and locating operations near target market can provide competitive advantage, such as quicker response time to the consumer demand. And which is the most important factor because I need to conclude the answer. So labor cost is likely the most important factor. Lower labor cost can substantially lower production costs, leading to higher profit margins. For many manufacturing business, this is a key driver when deciding where to relocate operations. Now let's see the second question. Okay, so first of all, we have to define the entrepreneur. So here, very short definition you need to write for the 2 marks. The entrepreneur is an individual who identifies opportunities, takes risks, and organizes resources to start and manage a new business venture with the aim of making the profit. Second question is, what is business plan? Business plan is a formal document that outlines business goals, strategies, target market, financial projections, and the steps required to achieve the success. So it serves a roadmap for business and is often used to secure funding or guide management decisions. Now let's see the third question, that outline one advantage and one disadvantage of Michael or Michelle, whatever you want to say, of using the microfinance as a source of finance. So the first advantage of using the microfinance is that microfinance can provide the Michelle with the necessary capital to start his business with the when traditional funding options such as bank loans may not be available to him. The disadvantage for microfinance is that microfinance typically involves a high interest rates or fees compared to the other sources of financing, so which could increase the financial burden on Michelle in the long. Now let's see the C part, D part. Explain how the markets are data in chart 1 and chart 2 in figure 2.1 could help Michelle when making the decision. So they are talking about these two charts. This is the pie chart and this is the graph, bar graph charts. We have to write that how this will be helpful for Michelle, sorry, to make decisions regarding, to make decisions, how this will be helpful. Okay. So for the chart 1, in which we have seen that there are type of people reading books, this kind of information we have seen. So this chart shows the demographic breakdown of the book readers with the adults, older people, students, and children making up different percentages. So Michelle can use this information to identify that which target market, adults or students, is the largest and tailor his book offerings meet their demands. Needs. For example, if adults make up the larger segment, so he may focus on more mature journeys. While if students are a larger group, he might offer educational or academic books. And if you see the chart 2, so in chart 2, there is a book sales by type. So this chart shows the distribution of book sales across different types of books, including the electronic books, audio books, and paperbacks and hardbacks. So Michelle can use this data to decide which format to focus on. For instance, if electronic books and audiobooks have higher sales, so he may consider offering those formats in his business, so which may be more cost effective and cater to the growing trend of the digital media. Now let's see the last question. Do you think the opportunities of e-commerce for a new business are greater than the threats? Justify your answer. So you have to write one threat and one opportunity. But as you can see that I have written 4 opportunities and 3 threats, but you need to write only one. Okay. So the first opportunity is that there's a wider reach if you use e-commerce. So e-commerce allows the Michelle to reach customers beyond his local area, because now he can sell, to the books to the whole country and maybe beyond country, tapping into a global market, and this increases potential customers base and sales opportunities. Okay. And we have other opportunities also: lower cost, convenience for customers, growth of the digital products. You can write anyone. Now let's move forward to threads. So there's an intense competition in the global market. So e-commerce market, especially for books, are highly competitive with well-established players like Amazon. So you don't need to write it here. So this could make it harder for the Michelle to stand out. Now, in conclusion, while there are some threats, the opportunities presented by e-commerce, such as lower operation costs, global reach, and access to growing market of digital commerce, so a significant advantage for a new business like Michelle's, sorry for that. So by carefully managing risk, like investing in the cybersecurity and efficient logistics, Michelle can capitalize on these opportunities to grow his business. So this is my conclusion. Now let's move forward to the third question. In the third question, we have to define the capital employed first. So what is the meaning of capital employed? So capital employed is the total amount of capital invested in business, typically represented by the sum of shareholders' equity and long-term debt, like the bank loan. And it is used to assess the financial performance and efficiency of a business in generating profit from its total resources. Okay, and in this case, capital employed for JTA is 800 million. Sorry. But this basically, we need to calculate in this. This is already calculated in the case study. Okay, now we have to calculate a JTA's return on capital employed. Show your workings. So now it's very simple. The formula for ROCE, return on capital employed, is profit divided by capital employed multiplied by 100. Profit is 100 million, capital employed is at 800 million. So 100 divided by 800 multiplied by 100, so this is 12.5% ROCE. So it means that JTA's return on capital employed is 12.5%. So whatever he invested in, like he invested 800 million, so he is earning 12.5% out of 800 million. So this is a simple meaning of that. Now let's see the C part. Outline the 2 benefits to JTA of selling in a mass market. Like mass market, selling in a mass market. So what will be the benefits? First one is that there is a large customer base, mean that selling in a mass market allows JTA to reach a wider audience, increasing the potential for higher sales volume and revenue. The second one is economy of scale. So by targeting a broad market, JTA can achieve economy of scale, reducing the per unit cost as production or service provisions increases, leading to higher profit margins. The D part is explain one advantage and one disadvantage of JTA being a public limited company. Okay. So first advantage of being a public limited company is that as a public limited company, JTA can raise capital by issuing shares to the public, providing access to a large pool of funding for expansion. So new projects or reducing debt. Disadvantage is that being a public limited company also means that JTA is subject to greater regulatory scrutiny and must disclose detailed financial information, so which can expose its public security and potential competitive disadvantages. Okay, the E part is, do you think that increasing prices is the best way for a business to increase its profit? Justify your answer. Okay, so advantages. First of all, what is the advantages for increasing price? First of all, of course, we'll get the higher revenue per unit. So if customers continue to buy at a higher prices, this can directly increase revenue and consequently the profits. And its disadvantage is that there will be the customer loss. It means that if prices are raised too much, so you just need to write one advantage and one disadvantage. Okay. So if prices are raised too much, customers may be discouraged from purchasing, especially if they can find similar products or services at lower price elsewhere. And in conclusion, while increasing prices can boost profits in the short term, it may not be the most suitable or effective method. Focusing on cost control, operational efficiency, and expanding market share might be more beneficial in the long run, especially for business in competitive or price-sensitive markets. The last question is define the external cost. Okay, so external costs are the costs that are incurred by third parties or society as a result of business activities but are not affecting the business financial accounts. And these costs are typically associated with the negative impacts on the environment, public health, or community, such as pollution, noise, or resource depletion. Identify one objective each of the following stakeholder groups might have. Okay, let's see for employees what will be their objectives. So their objective is to secure the fair wage, job security, and good working condition. And for the customers, their objective is to receive the high quality products at competitive prices that meet their demands or needs. The next question is that identify the four ways or pressure group might try to influence the business decisions. So we have the four ways through the protest and demonstration, by lobbying, by public campaigns, and by boycotts. So, yes, so that's how pressure groups can influence the business decisions. D is explain one possible benefit and one possible drawbacks to a country of having FSW, a multinational company operating there. Okay. So the benefit is that FSW location in country could create employment opportunities, boosting the local employment rates and contributing to economic growth. Drawbacks are that FSW may cause environmental degradation due to its manufacturing processes, leading to pollution or resource depletion that affects the local communities and the ecosystems. Now let's see the E part is that do you think quality assurance is the best way for a business to achieve the quality production? Justify your answer. Okay. So, advantage for the quality assurance, the first advantage is there's consistency. So, QA systems ensures that products consistently meet certain standards, reducing defects and maintaining the high quality production over time. And the limitations of using the quality assurance is that there's high cost. So, implementing and maintaining the robust QA system can be expensive, especially for smaller business. So, the cost of inspections, audits, and testing might impact the profitability. And how I will conclude my answer. So while QA is critical part of the maintaining quality and it works best when combined with other strategies like employee training, process optimization, and feedback loops to continuously improve the production method. So for many business, a holistic approach that includes QA, lean manufacturing, and innovation is the most effective way to achieve the quality production. So this is my conclusion. Okay, so we have done with this paper, and yeah, so basically, I have 395 subscribers. Okay, and I want to reach at least to 1K as soon as possible because as you can see that I've been struggling a lot on my YouTube channel. I make sure that each and every paper, whenever it is published, so I try my hard that I should make the video instantly so that you guys can enjoy and like you can learn more and you can prepare for your notes and maybe for your May June 25 attempt any time in the future. So if you want to support me, so like and you want more multi videos from my side, so you should maybe share my YouTube channel with your friends so that they should also know about the channel and they can, learn new things, past papers, answers, these kind of things. And they can also subscribe to my channel. So yeah, okay. Goodbye, and let's meet to the other video let's meet next time with the new video. Goodbye.